the fourth in this rather incredible series. Thank you for coming. Everybody in the room, we got a wonderful attendance in the room, and everybody floating out there in YouTube land. We are very glad that you're with us. And thank you once again to the magnificent and historic Boston Public Library for working with us very patiently on this rather amazing reading series, in which words from the streets and shelters and precarious living situations of Boston are piped directly into your offices and living rooms. We're all going to continue wearing our masks, by the way. It's such a pain in the ass, but we are going to do it, okay? I really hope this is the last time we have to keep our masks on for a reading, but we are going to do it. Today is an even bigger day than usual because we're celebrating the 50th issue of our magazine, The Pilgrim, which of course I should have in my hand, but I don't. But there's plenty of copies out there, and if you want to buy one, actually, yeah, Stephen, could I borrow that one for a sec? So this is The Pilgrim. I've always said this is the best magazine out here, and now it looks like the best magazine out here. Thanks to our friend Amy Klee, who redesigned the whole thing, and we got it done on fancy pants paper. Ken King, morning, brother. Do you want to read? Okay. If you haven't already done so out there in the world, please go to www.thepilgrim.org. There's a link under the YouTube screen, and score yourself a digital copy of this for $5. I wrote a particularly bombastic editorial this time because I'm very, very proud of what we've done here. 50 issues, 10 years. When I was in my, I'm going to tell a little story now, very short. When I was in my 20s, I wrote a book about a punk rock singer called Henry Rollins. And when it was about to be published, I suddenly became very anxious. What if I got in trouble? What if I got sued? And my wife, Kristen, said to me, if you've got the feeling you're running down the middle of the street naked, you're probably doing something right. Now, these writers, metaphorically speaking, are running down the street naked. They run with courage. They run like the wind. That's what we're all about down here. Sometimes we get hurt running around like this. But it's beautiful. Now please give them a big hand, the Black Seed writers. And we're going to begin with Augustus Foy. Come on up, brother.
Good morning, everyone. This one here is simply called Count on Me. I don't like to be counted on, but I understand what it means to be counted on or depended on. To say you can count on me is the equivalent of saying you can depend on me. Being dependent on means someone has confidence in your ability to come through for them. Clutch is a word that comes to mind. Also being able to rise to the occasion and make whatever person or organization that is counting on you happy, that they chose you to help out with whatever it is they need you for. Sometimes being counted on can be stressful. One might remember to have confidence in oneself and know that you can complete the task that is expected of you. It's not always easy being the person that is being counted on, but the rewards can be great and the self-fulfillment can be awesome.
Augustus Foy, everybody, featured in The Pilgrim. Now we're going to have the poet Eddie Atkins with the help of Molly Minerath. Big hand for Eddie. Listen close to the mic.
You ready?
Yeah.
Christmas Time
Christmas time.
by Eddie Atkins.
Right.
My mother would cook for Christmas time. She died,
To die.
hit by a truck.
Hit a truck.
The girl who hit her with the truck is still
She
locked
locked out
up.
up.
The truck hit her and killed her instantly.
Killed her.
I don't know where she is
Very
buried.
buried.
Nobody told me.
Nobody told me.
I've never been to her grave because I don't know where it's
Where's
at.
it at?
If I knew where it was, I would go
pray-
visit.
Visit.
If I went to her grave, I would
Oh,
pray over it. I would bring her flowers.
Flowers, roses.
She liked red flowers, roses. My dad died too,
My dad died too.
Joe Atkins.
Joe Atkins.
I don't know how he died.
I don't know how it died.
Probably too much smoking.
Too much smoking.
I don't know where his grave is at either.
I don't know where his body is either.
If I knew where it was, I would go visit.
Visit.
I would pray over his grave too.
Pray it all in.
I would say, Dad, I miss you
You
so much. I just really miss my
you and
parents.
their parents.
Eddie Atkins and Molly Minerath. Howie, do you want to come up, brother? Howard Allen Dodge. This is a powerful piece. Prepare to get your hair blown back.
There are many paths leading to the tops of many mountains, but what most people don't know is that what you always come back and where you started from. So don't always go to the same direction. I've always gone through with life and with a bold move, struggling and fighting through, waiting and hectic with lyrical rhymes. Knowledge is better than any propaganda, hyper slander. You are the master of your own destiny, and if you don't like the outcome, you only have yourself to blame. If you are strong and do what's right, you might come out with a song or a book of poems. It's up to you. The same goes for everyone. Don't down life's rocky road.
Thank you, Howie. Down life's rocky road we go. Where is Mr. Brian Drakert? Brian Drakert is dozing. Brian is going to share with us some of the garnered wisdom. No, this is a very helpful piece. I found it very helpful. It's about how to write.
A writer is always hungry for more information and a bigger challenge than the last one. The mind is the key to a person's future. Without that key, a person is stuck in the present and in the past. Some people still don't know how to be real. There's a meaning of life, but you must understand life itself before you get to the meeting. Well, listen, anyone can come up with this shit. What the hell do I look like, a genius? I'm just me. Just like you're you. People ask me, where is my office located? And what do I tell them? I never know. It could be at McDonald's on Tremont Street, could be Lambert's, or the Black Sea, where my writing got started. It could also be in some motel room up in New Hampshire, or in New York, or even in Framingham, or wherever. How am I supposed to tell someone where my office is if I don't know myself? It's like asking a drug addict, where is your next supply coming from? Or asking a stemmer, Where's his next dollar bill coming from? Seems like being a writer is about facing a new challenge every day. A writer is made up of who they are, what they know, and what they do. And every day is different in the same sort of way. And if you want to know more, join us at the Black Seed Writers Group on Tuesday morning at the Cathedral Church of St. Paul. You just might learn a new language.
Every day is different in the same sort of way. Tommy, how about you, brother? Tommy and Kate are going to read. Yes, we're on. And here comes Daryl.
I'm Tommy.
Off the podium.
Hi, my name is Tommy.
Nicely close to the microphone. Just stick your face in there if you can.
Hi, my name is Tommy Teardrop. What's up? Just to let you know, I have a hard time reading sometimes, so bear with me. But let's do this. Another month comes up, and the sickness is going clear. A little bit by little bit is going away. But that doesn't mean not to wear a mask until this overcomes the reality of being safe. My mind keeps racing. I keep thinking that it could be a lot better, both ways, in life. Can everybody understand? All right. Go ahead. All right. And it's really hard. Sometimes when you want to go back to things you know are so awesome and crazy, off the wall and triggers. But I take that step back and realize that I got to get my butt into the Black Sea and realize there's negative and craziest thoughts, because deep inside I would love to get high and be able to creep the neighborhood. That's why today I can say there's these things, and realize and to release them, then and nothing bad happens. No doing time. No 5-0 at my door, or running after me and waking up in the morning and having everybody by my side. What could be better? I live and dream and just live. It's so good. Sickness is sucker free. Peace.
That's the picture. Oh, this is Tommy's picture right here on the altar. Get your little butt into the Black Sea. Kristen, do you have a piece for Darryl in that pile? For Darryl? You gave it to Darryl. Darryl, do you want to read? Darryl, bumper story. Apparently not. Yes. Yes. Here we go. Thank you.
Reading this one?
Yeah, that's the one.
All right.
Right to the mic. Loud as you can. Thank you.
Can you hear me? All right. I'm shaking up here. No. Every day I try to laugh. May it be caused by my own words or actions. I listen to other people. Some are funny with the words they use. Yesterday, a word was used that I hadn't heard for some time. The person who used it got me to think, which got me to laugh. Today, I can't remember which word it was, so true to this day. Today, it's raining, but that won't stop me from laughing. I will seek a good laugh from someone or dig deep within myself. And that's written by Daryl Bumper Store.
Thank you. Daryl Bumper Story. Could I invite Eric Davis up here? Eric, are you here? Is he gone? Oh, he was right there. He'll come back. No. Let's, David, how about you, brother? Yeah? You want to go with Neha? Dave? Yeah, she's going to come up. Yeah, she's going to help you. Yeah. This is fresh as can be, right? You wrote this half an hour ago, right? Come on in. Thank you. All right, Neha, so you read David's poem, yeah? Right into the mic, nice and loud.
Oh, that's okay. She can meet him.
Oh, you're going to?
Yeah, she can meet him.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, you stand here.
Thank you.
You stand here so we can see you wrote it. It's important.
Thank you.
When I looked at the window, I see glass. Within the glass, I see sand glass. Within the sand glass reminds me of the beach that I go to and see all the feet. When I look up, I see a blue teardrop. Within that blue teardrop reminds me of the church that I go to and see the sadness above the windows. When I look to God's feet and look up, reminds me of the fabric that we hang together. Thank you. David.
Thank you. Thanks, Neha. Great job. First time writer, first time reader. Come on. Eric, you're here, right? Let's go, brother.
Good morning. Out of the primordial darkness, I become the light. Once I was blind, now I have sight. Angel on my left side, devil on my right. Free will is what you're given to create your reality on this journey called life. What makes a decision good or bad depends on one's consciousness and perception. The devil on my right guides through tricks, knowledge, and deception, while my angel on the left softly whispers virtues and principles as suggestion. Positive and negative equals yin and yang. Masculine and feminine balance is the ultimate on this plane. My duality haunts and torments me like a tourniquet cutting the blood flow from my vein. Tired from fighting and losing a battle, I strategize and form a plan. Make my enemy my ally and accept every aspect of my clan. Life can sometimes feel like going upstream without a paddle. That's why I made peace and accepted my shadow. Thank you.
Eric Davis. My Shadow by Eric Davis. Where is the drifter? Come on up.
Krista Horwitz, Drifter. Or like this? Oh. Death is a sweet fucking victory for what I've put up with over the years of people of a senseless nation, stupidity, ignorance, to be in peace as I sit in my pine box, not putting up with assholes. How can I evaporate myself for what was a normal for me, a rigmarole, so to speak, the reliance on too many people trying to help me out, and the frustration of being patient in a pillar of peace around distractions, miscues, and miscommunications.
Chris the Drifter Howbridge. You feel better, brother? I hope so. How about Thomas, please? Thomas de Freitas. A change of mood.
A change of mood, yes. Good morning, all. My name is Thomas de Freitas. This poem is called April Improvisation. Heaven, spread your blue as clouds announce the sun. Rain, bless the lily's lip. Green braille on every shrub. Shy petals peep and budge. If I but walk through April, a blear-eyed world wakes up, rubs off the smudge of sleep. Voices of earth exult, flesh perks and grows alert. The bulk of nature breathes, light stumbles into song. A sparrow's brush with birth beside talkative waters. What more do my eyes need? Stones float and shine, making the moon rejoice. Bards and their muses kiss. How can the heart receive this gift that keen minds miss? Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Now then, Bob, come on up, brother. Bob Acedo. Nice and slow, right into the mic, yeah. Enjoy yourself.
Okay. This is called The Fire Inside. The fire inside can be good, even bad. It can make you do things at the time that you thought were right. It drives you to do superhuman things. I've seen it done because of bad situations, trying to help it, correct it. The fire inside can make you a better person by doing deeds to help people, no matter who they are, where they came from, or what their beliefs are. By talking, listening to them, and not giving up, try to help, to stay with them as long as possible. The fire inside has given me hope to do better by helping people. I've seen him watching my late wife Barbara, always trying to help me make better and make me better. And for my special friend Wendy, where they're trying to help me out to make no matter what. Thank God for both of them.
Bob Acedo, everybody. The Fire Inside. Lauren Lee Lambert, can I call upon you, please? Now, if you've been watching this entire series, as you should have been, you may remember that Laurel, I think, was in our second reading with a remote piece from her front porch. We are very, very lucky to have her here in person today. Go ahead, Laurel.
Hi, my name is Laurel. Here are 2 poems that I wrote. Hi, I'm Laurel. I have a mental illness. Some days I have to deal with delusions. Other days my PTSD acts up. Who am I? Am I just my illness? Call me blue of the sky, Color me yellow of the sun. Color me green of the tops of trees. Hi, I'm Laurel. Red is all my grief. Hey, I'm Laurel. That was titled, What Will It Be Today? And the next one I'm going to read is called The Same River Twice. As the days pass, sky so blue. As the days pass, tree in the backyard growing tall. As the days pass, wildflowers in the meadows. As the days pass, snapping turtle resting on a rock. As the days pass, I hear birds singing. As the days pass, otter on a log on the river. And guess what? The days pass.
Laurel Lambert, an example to us all. Gino, come on up, brother. I'm very excited about this one. This is Gino, and he's going to read a piece that he wrote a couple of years ago. And this is his first time reading, so I'm thrilled. Good? Nice and slow. Enjoy yourself. Right into the mic.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is my first time. My name is Gino Bonnet. This is rough time. I'm having a rough time. I'm having I haven't had no sleep for 4 days. I've been up for watching movies. I have company come over. When they come over, they don't know when to leave. That's when I've been up for 4 days. Sometimes when my doorbell rings, I don't want to answer it.
Because I know who it is.
Huh?
Because I know who it is.
Because I know who it is.
I'm going to try and get some sleep tonight.
Because I'm trying to get some sleep tonight.
Good?
Yeah.
That's the end of the poem. You read it. It's beautiful. Good poem, huh?
Thank you.
That's beautiful, brother.
Thank you.
That's the poem. That was really great. Thank you for doing that. Gino Bonnet, that is the stuff. Now then, how about Mr. Richard Berman with the assistance of Mr. Kevin Neal? So, Rich, why don't you read, let's see. Why don't you read like the first couple of lines,
yeah,
and then Kevin take over from there, yeah? Just for a time thing, is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, brother. So you read up to the end of that one there, couldn't, then Kevin will take over. Okay. This is by Richard Berman. It's called it's global, a global vision, how the pandemic changed everything.
This virus was a mess. because when it got started, I had to stay home a lot. Everything was closed usually on Saturday. There's a whole bunch of groups to feed the homeless, but when the pandemic, they couldn't. What?
So I got one of my tax return checks, and what I did was one Saturday morning, I went to McDonald's down the street, and I bought like 30 cheeseburgers, and I went to feed the common. I don't think the governor would come down on a Saturday to feed the homeless, or the old mayor. He won't feed the homeless on a Saturday. This year got a little bit better. People got vaxxed, and we had more readings, which was good. The only thing bad about it was this past December, because I ended up getting the virus and landed in the hospital, but I came out. And in February, we performed my play. I remember the play because James was supposed to show up, but he overslept. So at the end of March, at 15 Newbury Street at Common Art, we did my first play, my Easter story about the death of Jesus. That was the first script I wrote. I played Jesus, James Parker plays Judas. I cast him as Judas as a joke because he was supposed to show up in February, but he overslept.
I did. I overslept. I missed Richie's play, and he got his revenge. Let's have Mr. Steve Murray. You good? Got your specs? Do you mind? Okay. No, nice. It's a little piece. Nice and slow. Okay. Don't rush it. Enjoy yourself.
Okay. This is called Where We Were At. Well, it is the 9th month of 2020, the year that wasn't. All it did was give the government more fuel to scare the people of this country. So, I, on the other hand, do not give a rat's ass what the higher-ups have to say. See, as a human, I know what I need to do. However, I also know that you cannot tell people of this country to do something that you will not do.
Steve Murray, thanks. Steve Murray. Another zigzag mood shift. Ricardo is going to give us the latest scientific information. He's been briefing us throughout this thing on the state of the vaccines, the numbers, the zoo animals with COVID, right? Today he's got some more information for us. This is Ricardo, our science correspondent.
I may use my left hand today.
He's going to use his left hand. Come on in. Lay it on.
Hi, everybody. Well, the USA government is thinking about the next step to boost the COVID-19 vaccine. It can be the way of a patch, a pill, a shot, or an intranasal. Also is the idea of combining the COVID-19 vaccine with the flu vaccine. In Florida, there's a private school that wants all staff and students not to have the COVID-19 vaccine. And in Florida, the governor is going to stop all COVID-19 emergency in July 1st and allow employees to ask, not to ask for the COVID vaccine passport. And the CDC says both CVS and Walgreens pharmacies are wasting too many COVID-19 shots. In the first 3 months of the year, they have wasted 182,000 doses. In the city of Brookline, of Massachusetts, they're still required to have the mask indoors and outdoors. Thank you, everybody. See you next time.
Thank you, Ricardo. The update. Patty, are you sure? Okay. Linda, come on up. First time reader, right? Yeah.
Life brings change. Life brings change. I have come so far in my life. I love helping people out. This is my life, to help all people that need my help. I want to thank Kevin for all his help. I want to take care for me. I want to let God into my life and good people into my life. Bye, Kay Linda.
Devin Simon, everybody. Down here, Devin. Yeah, but the mic is up here.
Yeah, I got you. It's called projection.
You gonna project?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Yeah, you see, you can just read from your chair, guys. All right. So, I don't know if you guys remember from the beginning, but James Parker said we were a bunch of writers walking down the streets, figuratively naked. I'm one of the few people who have walked down the streets in just my boxers, wore my briefs. And I had on the Crocs. I had my briefs and Crocs. So long story short, you can't get on the bus. I went from Dorchester to downtown, and I ended up going viral. Everybody in Boston knows exactly how white my tiny records are. So now that I've built this much up, I'm just going to say, I'll read my title at the beginning, and I'll read my title at the end. This is my title, Touching Without Touching. I can remember taking trips in the car. I would play folk walk. I found that even the notion of folk can get equal or greater reaction. Once a lady ran back her hands along my head. I thought she had broken egg. Her hands were chilly. I love it though. The heat is impressive. You are not supposed to yell fire in the theater. It's illegal. Too many stampedes are started that way. But my favorite is when a billionaire gets a poor kid for Secret Santa. Or just the love a parent has for his offspring. Touching without touching.
I hope that came across in YouTube land, because in the room, that was fantastic. Devin Simon, everybody. Stephen, would you like to read your piece, brother? Thank you. Stephen Jerome.
That's a hard act to follow there. How to tolerate somebody. Avoidance is never the acceptable way to tolerate. Tackle toleration like a wrestling match. Aim to headlock your opponent. Shake their hand in triumph or defeat. Can toleration be any more difficult? The intolerable vary along with personality. Yet no intolerable is beyond toleration eventually. No matter what, maintain self-control. As Priscilla admits, it is all she can do to refrain from saying, "Do your own laundry," when her grown son tells her again to not add vinegar to the wash. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. Yvonne, would you like to read? You, Yvonne. Come and read the piece you wrote in the Pilgrim. Yeah, thank you. Yvonne, everybody.
Yeah, that one, yeah. Is that okay? Thank you.
Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Yvonne. Before sunrise, so early in the dusk of the morning, just before sunrise, when it was cool and quiet, without cars, trains, and the ruckus of construction sites, as I gazed toward the sky, there, above towering glass buildings and city lights, I saw the moon glowing, gold and radiant. Our neighbor, another planet, a world without human suffering. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne. I'm going to invite Mr. Raymond Earl up here, please. Spider, can you join us, brother? Me and Spider had a bit of an editorial ding-dong this morning, but as I explained to him, being annoyed with your editor is part of being a writer, and being yelled at by your writer is part of being an editor. So here's Spider.
I want to read that first.
You want to read this first?
No. Here it comes, right? It's going to be a big joke, all right? What the fuck happened? I never would have imagined that the world would become more fucked up than it was when I was younger. Maybe it's because I'm older and I know things more, but are you living in a fantasy world? Let me tell you, and it's coming to an end. All right, growing up.
This is a gentle piece, so you don't have to shout this one. It's gentle.
Growing up, I grew up in a small town called Webster, Mass, which not many people have heard about. I can still recall the good times there. Like when my mom would take me, and my sister to the beach in the summertime, and how we used to go looking for blueberries. Ooh, big deal. I mean, we didn't have much, but I really didn't care about that. I can also remember my mom taking me to McDonald's when she got her paycheck, and how she surprised us by taking my sister, my cousin, Kevin, to Disney World in Florida. This is one place you never forget as long as you live. As I look back at my childhood, it wasn't all bad. It sucked because I didn't have a father in my life. He left my mom when I was only 1 year old. Then I met him 20 years later. You don't know how bad I wanted to knock his teeth down his throat. I really miss how me and my mom used to go to the coffee shop when I got older. We would go there every Thursday, Friday, or whenever, and we used to go to this hot dog place in Connecticut. You could get 3 hot dogs for $1.25 at the time. Not now, you can't. I still can't believe how much things have changed in the past 4 years. Back then, we didn't have cell phones, MP3 players, or any fancy gadgets. No remote controls for the TV. Our remote was our little brother or sister, like, hey, you, go change the channel. Gas was a lot cheaper back then. Life was not as crazy as today. People should tell me I should get over it, what happened to me in the past, but I can't. I still have a lot of anger inside of me, and it's still there. I don't know if I'll be able to get rid of it. Only time will tell. That's why I keep grinding, so I can release some of my anger, which doesn't help that much. That's deep down inside of me. Maybe I'll never get over it until I pass away, then I'll finally be free.
Spider! Claire Coachy, yes please. Yes please. Thank you, Spider, very brave. He wasn't in the mood at all, but he did it. Here comes Claire.
Sitting here thinking, I
I need to get out of this house. I'm going out of my mind. The voices are back. I'm trying to get out more and keep myself busy so the voices will go away. I have a prayer to God. Dear God, please help me with me. Please help with me with the voices in my head. I believe in you, and they not really there. I put my life in your hands. I love you, God. God, I pray for my family to become closer again. I pray for my kids and my heart. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Claire Coachy, she writes beautiful prayers. Devin, it's been brought to my attention that out in YouTube land, they couldn't hear your poem because it wasn't into the mic. Do you want to come and do it again? Just the poem? It looked fantastic. So, not the sermon, but the poem, yeah? Thanks, brother. I don't want to miss this, you know?
All right. Sorry, YouTube land. Touching without touching. I can remember taking a trip in the car. I would play poke war. I found that even the notion of a poke can get an equal or greater reaction. Once a lady ran back her hair along my head. Sorry, let me start that verse back over. Once a lady ran back her hand along my head, and I thought she had broken egg there. Her hands were chilly. I love the cold. The heat is oppressive. You're not supposed to yell fire in the theater. It's illegal. Too many stampedes were started that way. But my favorite is when a billionaire and a poor kid get paired up in Secret Santa, or just the love a parent has for its offspring, touching without touching.
Thank you, Devin. Is there anybody who hasn't read? Brenda, come on up. Come on up, Brenda. Nancy, next time we'll get you. Sorry, Brenda. Brenda's going to read a poem about Missy the cat.
Yes.
Go ahead, nice and loud.
Me and Missy spend time together. My cat is so smart. She wakes me up with her, and I don't need any clock. My cat knows who her mom is when I'm sad, and I talk to her and hold her. She makes me happy. She is very beautiful. She's black and gold. She was given to me by a friend. To me, getting over what was happening to me. She talked to a lot, and she put play and a 2 at 4 a.m.
Yes.
She loves her first bath. She loves her first cleaning kitten. God brought her to me for a reason. She likes windows, and she likes sleeping in the room. Sometimes she likes some people, not everyone.
Not everyone. Thank you, Brenda. Brenda Green, the inimitable. All right, Jimmy Watler, please come up here with the assistance of Libby Gatti. Let's have it.
Really, bro? Really? I don't stand for shit. I'm gonna start cussing at church. Yeah. I don't like to put my mouth on that because people cough on the microphone. If I was the governor, he'd be able to smoke whatever you want in the common. Instead of, I don't like them pigs. Give me a ticket. They want people to stop smoking. Go to every store, say, excuse me, stop selling cigarettes. I miss my dad. I ain't seen my dad for 6 years. This crazy out here. They need bathroom. Police that need to start shooting at people. James Parker needs meditation.
Okay, we've got Nancy. Do you want to read your poem? Yeah? Come and read it. And then we're going to close with the closer, Ken King. Yeah? Jasmine is going to read downstairs, remember? Because we got that mic situation. All right? Go ahead, Nancy, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Hi, I'm Nancy, and the poem is called The Human Touch. It's on page 2 of the 11th handout. So, the human touch. His arm rests gently on my shoulders. I feel the warmth of his embrace. Can he see joy upon my visage? His lead apron's tied in place. He leaves the room to take my x-ray. Dental skills must now erase this horrid year. Please, no replay. These 15 months, no warm embrace. Mean long months, no strong embrace, effaced by COVID's devil face. She smiles at me and takes my hand. The crossing guard says, watch black ice. I smile back. I understand if seniors fall, it's not so nice. Can we walk all day? Can I entice you now to stay with me, to leave your post? Take my arm and hold me close. May this sisterly embrace erase those 15 months with no embrace. The flickering light is revealing the gypsy. Turning to me, she now quietly speaks. Now give me your hand, for I understand the horrible year, all those meaningless weeks. Now I'm changing your future from evil to good, and so to preclude any future to so bleak. On each of my fingers, her hand gently lingers. She presses my palm, says she'll banish all harm. The touch of my wrist is next on her list. I'll banish the bane this year spent in pain. I'm sorry for you, you've suffered so much. Now I'll grant you the gift of the human touch.
Yes, thank you. The gift of the human touch. Let's hear it for that. Come on. All right. We're coming to an end here. I'm about to hand it over to the closer, Ken King. Thank you all for coming. To the people in here, afterwards we're going to go downstairs where we're going to have a big fat party to celebrate the 50th issue of The Pilgrim. We're going to have a lovely time. We've got some exceptional guest speakers, and I only wish that everyone watching out there could be with us. But thank you all for coming. Up you go, Ken. Let's go. Big hand for Ken. Can you see?
I know you stole.
Can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I know you stole because I do this by memory, and that you were testing me. You're testing me. The title of this poem is Bridges Burned. I'm going to try to read it best I can. My life is like a river with twists and turns, like when you can't go back because a bridge is burned. So I search for the shallows, a place to cross, and try to get back to a family lost. But the water is cold and the current is strong. It's so hard to do right by the people I've wronged. Like being pushed through life, I'm pushed downstream to a place that is dark where others have screamed. And as my body grows tired and my mind becomes weak, I find myself praying, for my future is bleak. And as my life passes by, there's one thing that I've learned, was that I couldn't go back because the bridges burned.
Thank you, Ken. That was really beautiful. What a privilege to be in the company of these writers. That's it for today. Thank you, everybody, physically, virtually, wherever you are. We're going to go downstairs and have a really nice time. Thank you, BPL. Thank you, Black Seed Writers. Down we go.